Welcome to the Khari NuKree Talk That Talk podcast. My name is Marcus, but you can call me NuKree.
And I'm Khari, and I go by the name of Satu. Hunter Biden.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So, Hunter Biden got caught on some on video smoking crack with a prostitute.
Okay.
And I don't know if it. That's the first thing I seen on him. But I had heard before then, earlier, that he was part of setting up some deals in Ukraine. I don't know. Think it was it might have started when Joe Biden was the vice president. When he
I remember
set
that.
it up.
I remember that.
So I used to hear about it, but I didn't know much on it. And then later, like maybe a year ago, it came. Well, a year and a half ago, tapes came out where he showed him in a, and he was a convicted felon. So he got caught somewhere with, I want to say, a gun or something, or they went up in his house, raided or something at his house. So anyway, he got locked up and charged for cocaine and something. He got charged, and but he made bond, Biden, or however they got him out. But he ended up having a gun charge, but he was out the whole time. He had a gun charge, but he had to go do time for it. Okay. So as soon as Joe Biden, put it like his Joe Biden pardon, gave him a pardon. He wasn't even in there probably 6 months and got a pardon. Now his record, everything is clean slate. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And you can find in some tapes where Biden is talking about, he can just go. He's no different. The law is the law, and he has to do, follow the law like anybody else. Yeah. And then he get right in there and give him a pardon, which he know he was gonna do that. Which I can't even. Do you blame him for giving him a pardon?
Right.
But I don't want to jump ahead. So
I've been in prison ministries for over 20 years, and I got the privilege to do the commercial for Bill Lee before he became governor.
Oh, okay.
And he's been a mentor for Men of Valor for years, way before. He said being a mentor for Men of Valor is what made him literally want to be a governor. Oh, okay. So he can do more.
Okay.
And so when I'm on the compounds of these prisons walking, man, whether guys out there on that yard, out there on that behind the fence playing ball, I'm always getting calls of somebody who needs to be pardoned for something, or somebody who needs another shot. They didn't have. Sometimes the video just seems like it don't work against me because people think I got somebody on speed dial. I can just call the governor and say, "Hey, man, I got one that needs you to." And and I told him, man, it ain't that easy, man. Well, I seen you on the what's called, man. He know you. I said, man, nah, it really ain't that easy. I said the most I had to say about him, even on our commercial, was the fact that he's helped so many people that we can attest for in our ministry. They've helped employ people, so he's done a lot. So I could speak to the man. So all the people who trying to debate me about you voting for him, and I'm like, I know the man from. I don't know how he gonna be as a politician.
Yeah,
that's something that, between him and God. I said I know firsthand what he's done. And community centers he's had built, and money he put into stuff, and men he's mentored. So guys would always say on the compounds, man, I heard y'all seen you on the one bill on the commercial. They keep playing. And they kept playing it.
Is this why he's governor at the point? Or this,
yeah.
He governor.
Yeah, he governor now. So they done seen it. He made it, and then and so they kept saying, man, I've been trying to get this paperwork turned in, and I got a response from the secretary saying this, and man. Can you put a word in with Bill Lee? And so it's just been tons of conversations about that. So I'm only saying that it's not that this is going anywhere. It's just what you're saying about Biden. What's the word?
Biden.
Yeah. And so
President Biden has just pardoned his son Hunter on gun and tax charges that he was facing. The president reversed his previous position. He had long said that he would not pardon Hunter, expressing faith in the justice system and the rule of law. President Biden was emphatic, telling our David Muir this summer that he would not pardon his son when he was directly asked. And Press Secretary Khari NuKree told reporters on Monday that the president had spoken on the issue.
I think he was asking, like, well, I guess if you could, you know, I guess you would. You know what I'm saying?
Son.
If you got the private your son. Now, when we get into that word that people want to say fair, is it fair? If it ain't gonna be equal with other people who might be innocent, I'm talking about innocent.
Yeah.
Not guilty. You know what I'm saying? And so if you'll do it for somebody who you know guilty, but won't even give a person that possibly is innocent,
that's where you hit the nail on the head.
That's where it's, yeah.
You hit the nail on the head.
And that's why
right
I'm
there.
gonna close my piece out on that.
That's where you hit the nail on the head, because that's where the divide come up on even having anything to say about Biden's decision. That right there, because somebody showed where a black person, a couple of people had that same charge and got way more time. And didn't get no pardon, just got way more time for it.
Look, we are just getting a statement from President Joe Biden. He's saying that today he signed a pardon for my son Hunter, and he goes through the reasoning why. Of course, Hunter is facing a sentencing later this month, but this is really a monumental moment for President Biden. He said several months ago in June, when he was still seeking a re-election, that he would not pardon Hunter Biden, but now we are learning he is. And let's just read through this statement quickly together. He said, today I signed a pardon for my son Hunter. From the day I took office, I said I would not interfere with the Justice Department's decision-making, and I kept my word, even as I watched my son being selectively and unfairly prosecuted. So this is a fairly long statement, about 4 or 5 paragraphs from President Biden, but really going through why he is making this decision. He also goes on to say this. He said, no reasonable person who looks at the facts of Hunter's cases can reach any other conclusion than Hunter was singled out because he is my son.
So, but it back to, like you said, fair. It ain't got nothing to do with fair, though. Because based on, but that's the part where people had a problem with what he did.
Yeah.
Because he was talking all this. No, he ain't no different from no other citizen. And he was standing on, and you had got people backing him up on, like Joy on NBC, that black lady, backing him on. Yeah, he did this, and even The View, they was backing him on it. And we just speaking on.
So they were supporting it?
They were supporting what he had done. And they also swept under the rug where they found the cocaine in the White House. They just, was that Hunter somewhere done stashed somewhere? We don't know because they swept it under the rug.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
All right. Good talk, man. Thanks for bringing that up, man.